Good morning, everybody. I gotta get some basic news in first before I get too fancy. This is more for the people at Winstead. Thank you very much for the follow. Much appreciated. Thank you. It is confirmed Beacon Pharmacy in Winstead is closing. I'm gonna fix this. On the 10th of November, 2025. And they said the reason is because they can't afford to keep running anymore, as there's not enough customers to keep the lights on. And that's what they said to me. So majority of the client patients' prescriptions have been transferred to CVS Winstead at 44 South Main Street. So if you want to go to another pharmacy, you can do that too. It's up to you. You just got to reach out to them and let them know so that they can transfer your files to the pharmacy of your choice. So November 10th, Beacon Pharmacy in Winstead will be closing. They've been around about since 1980. How long were they around for? I'm going to say about 1985. At one time, Winstead was growing, and then the economy imploded in Winstead. And after all, I remember back when Winstead just got its second telephone exchange. We used to only have one exchange, and then we got two. Now we got four, but unfortunately, it doesn't help when businesses can't afford to keep the lights on. So sorry to see that Beacon is closing, so just be aware of that. So if you have a Beacon refill or whatever that's already been processed, you might want to pick it up before November 10th. I believe anyone who doesn't pick up the refills, they go right to the CVS Winstead on 44 South Main Street. Which is kind of sad, but shit happens. Let's see. We had a good show yesterday. I was very happy with yesterday's show. Completely happy with it. Yes. Yeah, we have CVS, but a lot of CVS's, unfortunately, and a lot of Walgreens in different states have also closed too. So, what happens then if CVS closes? Because Winstead CVS is kind of holding their own, because they got, more people going in there, but still, what happens if they close? Yeah, because good morning, how you doing, David S? Welcome to the show this morning. I like to try to support the smaller stores when I can. I really rather try to do that. But I am well aware it's the economy. It's not, in this case. Okay. Also, some people in Walmart are concerned about Riot Saturday because a lot of the customers are on food stamps and they're not going to get food stamps. Let me just say this. If you want to riot against anybody, riot against Chuck Schumer and the Democrats. They're your enemies. It's not Walmart, okay? Or any of the grocery stores that can't process food stamps that don't exist. It's not their fault. If it's the Democrats, senators that are voting as a bloc to prevent government reopening. The Democrats are not thinking about your safety or your needs. They're thinking about their own. They're thinking about, we need to do these special programs. So until we can get the Republicans to agree to it, we're not going to do them. And the Republicans are saying basically to them is, you're holding the country hostage. And your own party's imploding because of your actions. Don't you see, Schumer, that what you're doing is destabilizing the Democratic Party, ruining the party's reputation, which has already pretty much been trashed, but even more so. And 30-something million of the people on food stamps are Democrats. You're hurting your own constituents. Tell me how this is fair to your own constituents. Oh, yeah! It's stupid. You're also putting the country at risk because your actions are basically, even the essential employees are not going to get paid, including air traffic control. How in the heck do you expect anybody to want to support your blackmail? That's exactly what it is. It's blackmail. They're actually trying to say is, you won't agree to our demands, we refuse to open the government. That's blackmail. Oh, yeah. That's extortion. Oh, yeah. And that's illegal. You bet it is. Good morning. How are you doing, David S? Tisabella, good morning to you too. So, that's something to think about. I don't mind, by the way, my central heating's on now too. The landlord turned it on last night. So, we got our heat on now. Hello, Canadian girl. How you doing today? Good morning to you. Let your live audience know about my channel, and let them know that they can also watch me on Kick, Rumble, and Twitch as well. If you look at my notifications, you'll see the multiple links. When I put them up on the Discord, you can just let them know about that, so they can come check us out on either YouTube or Twitch, Kick, or Rumble. Yeah, well, kind of. That depends. But the thing is that, I think the Democrats are basically... Oh, yeah, definitely. So, what are you going to do in the economy? Like I said, the Democrats wanted all this stuff. Thank you again for the follow. Much appreciated. Thank you. All right, let's get the panel open. BGE today. BTE. And just I mean, I just think it's just so stupid that the Democrats are doing this, and it's like they know the party's imploding, and they don't really care. The so-called party of the people doesn't care about the people. Tell me if that makes any sense. It don't. It don't. It really doesn't. Because the party of the people clearly has lost the moral compass. To the fact that they're now doing blackmail and extortion to get something. Okay, seems ready to come up. All right, let's get them on. It's Tiger. Hello, Tiger. How you doing?
How are you?
Doing all right. How are you?
Very good, thanks. But actually, no. I've got a cough and a runny nose. So excuse me for coughing beforehand.
Sorry about that.
Also, calling all people that know how to fix my problem. So, like it's happened 5 times now. The lights, the electric in my kitchen/dining room, it keeps tripping. So I have to keep going to the basement, hitting the trip switch, and then coming back up again, and then it trips again. I've got nothing plugged in.
Right, so in other words...
I do, but I'm not using anything.
So you're probably just going to call an electrician.
Why is this happening?
I don't know.
It's raining. Is it something to do with rain?
I don't know. That's a good question. That's why you got an electrician. I mean, you shouldn't have to keep going back down to consumer unit
really
and keep
resetting
them.
It's in the basement, so I have to trudge down to the fucking basement, switch the switch back on again.
Yeah. But is it tripping because of an overload or?
Well, no, because that has happened before where I've had the kettle, the microwave, the mixer going, and it tripped. But I've got nothing. I've got things plugged in, but I've got nothing going.
No, like I said, you could also have a faulty RCBO as well.
What does that mean? I guess what I want to know, Michelle, is this going to cost me a lot of money?
No. Hopefully, an electrician can figure it out pretty quick.
All right. That's all I needed to know. I needed to know whether I need to be depressed or not. You don't expect shit to happen like this on a new house, do you?
No. Usually, if there's any kind of situation like that, usually you get caught within the first month or two.
Yeah, this is just new. And the only thing that's happening today is that it's raining. So I'm wondering if...
Oh, if you have before when it's raining, that might be a clue.
Yeah, a break is... It's 2 years old. I mean... It's overheating.
I mean, moisture could be getting into
Don't keep resetting it. Oh, leave it off. Okay.
Yeah, I would just turn it off and just plug in essential things into your extension cord.
Yeah,
and plug it into another room for now.
There's always something, isn't there, Michelle?
Yeah, so something obviously is, if it's rain oriented, it means that water's getting in. That's definitely sounds like a possibility. Good morning.
That was cool.
Tinker
Doing
Zoid.
it my fucking self.
We got a few new people here today. Just to let the new people know, again, like I did yesterday, if you have any drama issues from other channels or whatever, please leave them at the door. We don't want channel drama from other channels coming in here. Okay?
Amen. Michelle has enough on her plate. She doesn't need drama.
Right. We don't need that bullshit. We really don't. This channel, we do cover some real world stuff, like I just mentioned about Beacon, the fact that Beacon is closing on the 10th of November in Winstead, and that all the cases have been by default transferred over to CVS. But CVS, if you want to go to a different pharmacy, you can arrange with them to transfer to a different pharmacy. But several CVSs have also closed in underperforming areas, so you might want to be aware that what happens if CVS closed. Now the Beacon's closed.
I think if you're a friend of Brains, you're a friend of ours.
Right. Absolutely.
Welcome. There's also a lot of misinformation flying around at the moment, Michelle. I don't know. Look, guys, I've been with Michelle for years. This channel used to be horrible. Michelle was tortured. It was horrible. This is the best it's ever been. Michelle's in a better financial situation, mental situation.
Let's talk about that. You mentioned the horrible nature of the channel. Let people know the truth. It wasn't because I wanted it to be that way.
Oh, no. You had a terrible, terrible time with some awful people. And now you have a lot of people around you. I call us Michelle's Army because we love you.
Yeah.
And even though we mess about sometimes, maybe we go too far.
All channels have something that comes up once in a while that's kind of drama-like. But like we've said many times, just which applies even to our own drama, leave it at the door. And please, right. We don't need to. If it's something that's occurring off the channel, like in the Discord and stuff.
Yeah. I did hear that there's something. You remember when you got into that awful thing that I hate talking about, that Chatterbait. That had nothing to do with noodles, guys. That had nothing.
Well, the good news is that situation. I think I know what one you're talking about with the woman antagonizing noodles.
No, I'm on about you when you did your Chatterbait stuff. That was nothing to do with noodles at all.
Oh, okay. Different than noodles. Okay, yeah. No, I wonder if OnlyFans.
Well, people are saying that was him, Michelle, that got you to do that.
No, it was actually suggested to me some time ago by
Skynet.
And
Specklecat. Yes. So by all means, go after them for that, because I'm on board with that, 100%, because it was disgusting and vile. It mentally affected me, and that's the truth.
By the way, one other thing too, we should also actually wanted to ask. Maybe the audience can help me answer the question because I'm always curious. What's the difference between Chatterbait and OnlyFans?
I don't know, Michelle.
I'm asking, can anyone give me a quick answer? What's the difference between Chatterbait and OnlyFans?
Both of them are not places I ever wish you to go, Michelle. You could find somebody if you want a relationship. There's somebody out there for everybody. There really is. It's not where you go to find love or it's where people...
Well, I'm not looking for love. I mean, I was originally looking to establish my user base, but then again, what kind of user base are we talking about?
Right.
Well,
I just want to get that clear. And Noodles says a lot of things I don't agree with. He does things I don't agree with. But
yeah.
It's the same as my brother has different political views than me. Doesn't mean I have to hate him. It's fine, whatever. But I'm
not going to deny for Noodles, the Chatterbait channel might be fine because, well, it just might be. But for me, the Chatterbait channel is like drinking battery acid. It's just not going to do a damn good thing for me at all.
No, and it's awful. It's not the place you need to be, Michelle.
Yeah, I mean, someone says Chatterbait is more like a live streaming peep show.
Yeah.
So what's OnlyFans then? Because I mean...
Yeah, Michelle, that whole thing was horrible. And if they want to go after them people, good. Michelle should never have been on there. I completely agree with you.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe I'm going to have to go back years and get the videos where they're saying, "Are you doing Chatterbait tonight? Are you doing Chatterbait, Michelle, tonight?"
Yeah,
maybe I need to go and get that of the real people that got you into it. It just gets my goat. And if it wasn't for Noodles, you wouldn't even be out visiting. Like, you'd be a shut-in, Michelle, and you wouldn't get the donations you get.
Oh yeah, we wouldn't have got the donations. We didn't even maybe like $5 in Chatterbait total. That's it.
Well, anyway, that's all I have to say on that. So, what else is happening today?
Really not a lot, because I don't have a lot to cover, but we were talking also briefly at the beginning about how Walmart is planning for Black Riot Day.
Oh, for Black Friday.
Now, in this case, Black Saturday, because when everybody tries to riot at Walmart, they're going to lock and close the doors because a lot of the customers are on food stamps and they're not getting any food stamps.
Well, I certainly...
But you know what? Like I said to the everybody here earlier, I said, guys, don't riot at Riot. It's Walmart. It's not their fault. If you want to really seriously make a stinkeroni, you get in contact with your senators, your Democratic senators, and tell them to get off their duff and stop trying to do blackmail and try to get and pass this stupid continuing resolution that they should be passing. They're supposed to be working for you. They're supposed to be supporting you as their constituent. If they can't give you a reason why they can't give you food stamps because they insist that they want to do extortion and blackmail.
How much do people get if they're on benefit, Michelle, to eat?
It depends on a whole bunch of different numbers. It varies.
So they don't sort of say every person should have X amount to be able to feed themselves.
They base it on things like family size, local economic profile.
But there must be a set amount for a single person.
No, there isn't. It's
some
a
people get more food
program.
than others.
Some get more food than others, yeah. It's based on their economy.
How does that make sense, Michelle?
To a point.
I'm telling you, I honestly think the food box idea is the best idea. Don't you? As someone that receives stamps, what would you think about instead of having the food stamps, you get like a food delivery?
Well, that would be fine, except the fact is that how are you going to distribute the food boxes? And how are you going to decide what food items should be in the food box?
Because, like the basics, like rice, pasta,
things
meat,
they already have in my kitchen.
Bread, milk, eggs.
Well, milk and eggs might be a bit of a problem to ship in a box.
You're right, Michelle. My idea's rubbish.
Unless they put dry ice in the box, don't freeze your milk and freeze your eggs. Yeah, that would. That's why the food stamps were originally created, because that was easier for people to just go into the food store and pick the food up. But the problem is, Tiger, is that, again, you still got to deal with the logistics of shipping. Does that mean now you're going to be giving the United States Postal Service more work to ship boxes out to everybody?
Well, yeah, I guess logistically it's probably not a good idea.
Not good for everybody. Maybe for some parts of the community it might work. Like for some
you would go and collect it if you're physically able, maybe, and the ones that aren't physically able could have it delivered.
Yeah.
Yeah, could you
that
get Meals on
depends on
Wheels?
the area because I get $259 in food stamps.
See, that seems a lot to me. I think I could feed myself with 250.
Not if you want to get not if you want to get a sirloin tip steak for $24 a pound in Omaha.
Well, I mean, I don't eat a lot of sirloin tip steaks, Michelle.
I couldn't believe that when I saw that HTV show that the guy was paying $120 for like 4 pounds of beef for $24 a pound.
Wow. Well, meat is expensive now.
It is really expensive.
Yeah.
Why do you think I really don't buy much meat at all? Yeah, I understand that, Chris. Good morning, Chris Bliss. How you doing today? Good morning.
You should get them, Grizz. If you're
Yeah, I help out.
If you're qualified for them, you should take it.
But I mean, the thing is that right now he can't apply until the government reopens. So even if he did choose to take them, so 30 million people on food stamps are Democrats, and you know what? Chuck Schumer is hurting 30 million potential Democratic voters. The party is losing large numbers of registrations to the Republican Party because most Americans do not see Donald Trump as the enemy to the country. Nope.
I don't know.
That's true, but the problem with deer meat is it's very, very, very lean. It doesn't have everything that you need. It's just like eating rabbit. It doesn't have all the nutrients you need either. Yeah, it is getting really crazy. So, like I said, the lady at Beacon told me that they can't afford to keep the store running because there's just not enough people getting prescriptions anymore. When the economy is this, people are skipping prescriptions.
Well, they're probably all going to CVS.
They are. She already told me that a lot of people's cases were transferred to CVS.
Right. And like CVS deliver as well, so.
Yeah, they do through Instacart.
Do you have to pay for that?
Yeah, but you have to pay for the Beacon delivery too. It wasn't free. But I live close enough right now to the CVS to pick them up, so that's not a big deal.
That's a good reason for you to get your ass out.
I'm actually a little closer to Beacon or CVS than I was to Beacon.
Oh, you can get some wiggles and jiggles in.
I just went to Beacon because at the time I was in the other side of town where I was closer to Beacon than I was CVS.
Okay. What did you do last night? Did you play the violin or anything?
No, I just watched sci-fi videos on YouTube.
Okay.
And it took some time to meditate on something that Hammer Nails was asking about this morning. He said, what's going on with us Virgos? He said, are we ascending or something? I said, yeah, we are going through an ascension process right now that affects Virgo especially. It's really weird because even though we are technically in Libra season, we Virgos are getting hit with some strange energies right now. It could very well be because of the Halloween part of it. But I've been noticing ascension symptoms. Such as being a little tired, having strange dreams. Nothing bad. Last night was actually, I didn't even remember my dreams from last night. But I know I fell asleep pretty early. I woke up about 4 in the morning. Went to the bathroom, went back to bed, slept to 8 o'clock, woke up, Officially moved my ass out of bed about 8:20. Fed the cat. Fresh water for the cat. I hung up some of the underwear to dry last night. I gotta hang up the rest of it to dry today. I have that in my shower rod in my bathroom. My socks I have outside, but the socks still must be dry too. And then I can start washing some more clothes today. I've already got my Amazon shopping order set for the for Monday. So I can go ahead and call in the order for the cat food and cat litter. No, Rusty hasn't been attacking me lately. He's been chill.
Because she took him off of that food. That's why he was attacking her. She bought him that food.
But sometimes they do give him that food a little bit once in a while. When he wants a little snack. I wonder if maybe it was something else in the air that was aggravating him. Wasn't necessarily the food, I don't think.
I don't know. My cat goes crazy if I buy it like a posh food. Like that. Why?
Yeah. I don't know why they happen sometimes. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. You're right. The store chains are shutting down. Several Walgreens are closing. Underperforming CVS's are closing. Rite Aids have already suffered a lot of closures in the past. We're just talking about the pharmacies right now. Restaurant, fast food stores, many of them can't keep up. They're closing too. Does that mean that everybody's going to be living on Amazon for the rest of their lives? What happens if Amazon closes? That would be really bad. Yeah.
So, got any plans? Anything happening?
Nothing really happening, but maybe I might do some violin today. I don't know. But maybe since I got some decent sleep last night, maybe I might just play some music instead. Just chill out. Just, like I suggest to hammer nails. Maybe you should take this time to do some meditation and reflect on, what you're feeling. There's just, there's a lot of energy going on.
Well, you're very sensitive to shit like that. See, I'm not. Maybe because I'm not really a believer in much. So, my views on God and all that crap.
Well, I'm sure you have interest in something, Tiger. I don't know.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm spiritual-wise. I don't get the, something's happening to my star sign. Or I can sense something. I'm not in tune with whatever you're in tune with.
Yeah. And not all Virgos are either. Some are not. But for those that are, like I said, this is not my first rodeo. I've dealt with it before when I went from an indigo to Christian adult. Originally I was an indigo, then I went to octarine, and then that was my first ascension experience. I already knew before that I was a starseed. But then when I was migrated from indigo to crystal, that really took a shockwave. Because I resonated at a higher energy level than many people do today. But I mean, as far as I would say is, even if you're not, you might notice some funky stuff going on. So what I would do is just...
Yeah, there is funky stuff going on. My electric keeps going.
That could be something that also could be an important spiritual sign too.
Oh my fucking God. Are you telling me that I've got some spirit in my fuse box?
You never know.
Oh my...
Or maybe a loved one that's trying to reach out to you. I don't know, but I think maybe realistically, I would first call the electrician to look at it.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah, I just call the electrician first. start with the most basic thing before we get to the most complicated first. Just work it through. Okay, it's wet. Your breaker or your fuse keeps blowing in your consumer unit. Then I would just go ahead and go, yep, that's something. When it's dry outside, the fuse doesn't blow. So
well, I don't know yet because I'll have to wait and see if it dries and does it. It's been raining. It's only done it today. It's not done it before.
Right, which still means that you might have an issue, which could be important for the electrician to look at.
Yeah, I'll ring them later.
Yeah. Who knows? It could even be something simple as a faulty circuit breaker.
Yeah, let's hope. Soon be Thanksgiving, Michelle.
Yeah, Thanksgiving next month. I did not hear from Sherry Jackson. I did call her. I was going to leave her a voicemail. Her voicemail is full.
Oh, gosh. Well, Sherry, if you're listening, we're getting worried about you.
Yeah.
But I doubt she's listening.
Hello, how you doing there? Lowe's bro on Kick. Unfortunately, I'm not a grandmother.
You might be talking to me.
I'm not a grandmother. I don't have any grandchildren.
Nor do I.
So, but I am an old crone, which in this case is not an insult. It means old wise woman.
How are you still alive? Do you think Michelle is 58? Do you think that's old?
No, for YouTubers, that's pretty much ancient.
Maybe go somewhere where there's some younger people.
Yeah. But you know what it is? Some people really kind of like hanging around the older people because they feel more comfortable with them. They do. They feel like, like somebody, like you said, YouTube has got a lot of energy, but the problem is that some of the energy might be a little bit too much for some people to handle. As for how I'm still alive, one day at a time, honey. One day at a time. That's what I can do. So what I would suggest for the Democrats, get on the damn phone. You call up your senators' offices and you tell them straight out, I want you to knock it off with this blockade on government continuing resolution. I want my food stamps immediately. And if you won't give it to me, we are going to uprise and we're going to protest at Washington. And you need to tell them that. You're affecting your constituents. They know this. They know the numbers, but a lot of them are just blind to it. They don't want to accept the fact that the Democrats are getting upset with them. Republicans are, of course,
unfortunately, Michelle, there's nothing you can do about it.
There's nothing you can do except call your senators' offices and tell them I want my food stamps immediately to pass the continuing resolution, and let's stop with this extortion blackmail crap.
The food banks are going to get busy, Michelle.
Yeah. Food banks are already busy. The problem is a lot of them are close to empty right now. I'm from Winstead, Connecticut, United States.
I think
Tigers in the United States too, in the Southeast. No. I haven't tried LSD either yet. Or mushrooms.
From New Zealand. Have you ever tried crack?
Thank you very much.
For crack.
Very much.
We're too old for crack. But I do smoke a lot of weed. I will admit, hands up, I smoke a terrible amount of weed, which I grow myself.
Well, given the price of the weed at my dispensary in my area, I couldn't afford it.
Thank you
Right,
so
thank you
much.
very much.
And I didn't know any of them, brain dead. Oh, well.
Congratulations to all the winners.
Whoever you are.
So, I mean, Nat's finally got her membership she wanted.
I know. I haven't seen her since she got that.
Yeah, she got it yesterday.
I know, but I haven't seen her.
I know, I haven't seen her either. Maybe she's having something going on right now.
Yeah. When was the last time you had intercourse? Well, that's a very weird question, isn't it? We're choosing not to answer that one.
NOYDB. None of your damn business.
Exactly, Michelle. Why are you even talking sexually to us? Ew, knock it off.
Just
we're
ignore
we're two little old grannies up here, remember? Why would you even want to know that, weirdo? That guy wants to know about old lady grannies' sex lives. Ugh.
It's just it's a personal thing, and it's NOYDB. You're not my medical doctor. You don't need to know that.
Yeah, but why would you be wanting to know about old people? That makes it even worse. That's like, weird.
Well, we may have good advice. And the first one is NOYDB.
Maybe we have some good advice. Now we do. I'm going to share something with you that a very good friend of mine shared with me. And it's Pop Rocks. You need to buy Pop Rocks. And, well, just buy the Pop Rocks. And there. We'll leave it at that.
Okay. And I guess you stuff them in the... You stuff them in your sock, huh?
Well, just have fun with the Pop Rocks.
Okay. No, I am 58. And Tiger's 3 years younger than me.
I'm 55. 55.
I already did the math, Tiger.
I know. You need to find a good girl first. Well, true that. Yeah, Gemini has great ideas.
A hell of blue cough drops? How's blue cough
No,
drops?
Jim. She's not ever going to darken the door of the soup kitchen ever again.
Probably not, because my show is right when the soup kitchen's open. So, unfortunately, unless I want to totally upset my morning routine and make everybody else's lives all pear-shaped.
You're welcome, Debbie. Debbie? Speaking for Braindead.
So, anyway, even though we're whatever they're in kick, let me ask you a question right now. What are you doing besides thinking about sex? What are you doing? What's your day like? What's the weather like?
Yeah, perhaps you shouldn't be speaking about sex so much.
Because he's probably just a young man that's probably just...
Yeah, his hormones are up there. Yeah.
Yeah, home cooked meal is the best. That's true. Of course, for Thanksgiving, most people, especially single person, are not going to buy a big turkey just for one. They might
And as we said yesterday, turkey's fucking horrible anyway.
Yeah.
And everyone, I don't care who you are.
Oh, I don't mind it if it's cooked right, but it's just the whole idea of getting
well,
a
then why
big
don't you eat it any
10-pound
other
or
day of the year?
20-pound turkey, and you're going to eat that for weeks, especially if you're by yourself. You know, you might as well just go to a community program like the Knights of Columbus in Torrington, which has turkey dinner for the community. Because most people are not going to sit there and cook, a 10-pound turkey, which takes what? 4 hours per pound. No, not even that. That's kind of.
It takes a long time.
It takes a while, yeah. So figure that you cook.
Yeah, they don't. That's what I was saying yesterday. They don't sell like half a turkey. They don't saw them in half. It's like it's half a turkey. You can buy the leg, and I think you can buy the breast. Yeah, you can buy the breast because that's all I ever buy if I do buy turkey.
Or if you want, you can buy the stuff already pre-parted out, like buy the legs, the thighs, the breasts. You don't have to buy the whole damn turkey. That's really what I do. If you're going to go turkey meat, just go out there and buy the pieces of meat individually packaged, like a family pack of thighs or drumsticks. You don't need to go ahead and buy the meats you don't want, right?
Michelle does not drive a car, but she
can't drive, no.
She can on her game. She does have a trucking game that she plays.
Yeah.
It's pretty fun to watch. Because Michelle is blind, registered blind.
Yeah.
She's also deaf-ish.
Definitely deaf-ish.
New word.
Significant hearing loss, yeah. Definitely. Oh, give me a break.
Cold to sit outside today, but I don't want to smoke in my house.
I don't want to have to time you out. I mean, that's getting a bit much, if you know what I'm saying. Well, David, if you got a family to feed or at least a lot of guests, that works out fine. But for most people, it's just a lot of work for one person, and then
yeah, even 2 or 3, it's a lot of work. But if you got kids and you got your family around,
yeah, if you got the family over or friends anyway, it's not so bad. Yeah. But the other thing is the price of meat. I don't know if turkey's going to be cheap, so. You might have to go over there, Tiger, and time them out for 24 hours.
Okie doke. He's getting a little hot and steamy.
Yeah. No, 24 hours isn't too bad. Unless you want a permanent ban instead. It's your choice, buddy.
That's a bit long. Oh, I hate to do this to you. Because he's not really being that bad. I'm just going to give him a 2-hour timer.
Yeah, just chill, dude.
Or 200 minutes.
Give him a 30-minute.
Oh, let's give him, let's give him an hour.
Long enough for you to go take a cold shower. And make sure to wash your hairs too. All of them.
Oh dear.
He said, "I'm so sorry." Well, just reflect on it a bit.
See, now I feel bad. It's only an hour.
How you doing, Tiff? Good morning to you.
Oh, kind of feel really bad about that one, Michelle. They weren't that bad.
Or you can go watch Chatterbait if that's your thing.
Oh, no. Yuck.
So, like I said, the price of food is getting ridiculous. I'm actually surprised that, it seems like I don't think Schumer really gave a reality of what he was doing when he did that. I think they were hoping that the Republicans were going to knuckle him down first before it came to this. But I think now they're seeing the party crater. They're just...
If I never hear the word Chatterbait again, I'll be a happy person.
Yeah. Well, I know OnlyFans is pretty popular. I mean, do they only do that on OnlyFans, or is there a little bit better recognition?
Well, who cares?
I'll ask Sharon later on what to compare and contrast the two. Yeah, so... Oh, man, this situation in the world is a mess. Between, I was surprised that Jimmy turned the heat on last night.
Yeah, I'm surprised as well. He must have had complaints, Michelle.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure he got the family downstairs with the kids probably bitched at him.
Wow, good. They've got children. They need the heat.
Yeah, they do. And I got a feeling the family in 4 probably said to him straight out, listen, according to Connecticut law, under section blah, 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 you have to turn the heat on when the temperature outside drops below 10 degrees Celsius.
Good.
No, I was told it was supposed to be off the 15th of November. Those are old rules. They changed them since. Fine. Thank you very much, Bradley.
Thank you, Brad. One more birdie.
I love you, Michelle, and everyone. Plum water birdie.
Thank you very much. Yeah, so I did get some more of the numbers that came in, and they do look pretty good. It looks like we're about
donations?
411.
Oh my God, that is amazing, Michelle.
Yeah, it's definitely better to close to where it should be for. But our viewership. Okay, I think YouTube is playing games with the numbers here. Like I told Fairy last night, I said we certainly had a lot more views than they're saying we got.
Well, you had a lot of streams you had to keep stopping and starting, didn't you?
Yeah. Well, I couldn't help that.
No, I know. Your connection got bad and stuff. So. Does that affect it?
Well, it kind of does. I mean, if you're already watching a stream and it goes poof, you got to keep trying to connect in. Oh, thank you very much for the renewal.
Thank you very much. Zebra garage in the rubbish tub.
Rubbish tub. I've also seen them also call them refuse bins too. Rubbish bins.
In England,
dustbins.
We call them dustbins.
Yeah.
We don't call them trash cans. We call them
ash cans, dustbins. Yeah.
No, we do not say trash can. We say dustbin.
Yep, dustbin. And the tip usually refers to dumpsters, which makes sense, right? Because they tip them.
Skip. We call those
The skip, right? That's actually from, I think, the days of shipping, actually.
Oh.
Thank you very much, Bradley. We love you too. He is one of the best known cancers on this channel, along with Craig Sr., which I haven't seen recently.
No, he's another one.
Yeah, he's a cancer too. He's an older cancer. That's why I suggested to Bradley that maybe you should talk to Craig Sr., get some advice from an older Cancerian guy.
Oh, Craig is lovely. He would give you great advice.
He would be great advice for Brad. I think Brad would really appreciate talking to him. And I know Craig would definitely appreciate talking to another cancer too. After all, Craig has suffered some setbacks.
Yeah.
Which Bradley certainly would understand some of the setbacks. See, Craig Sr.'s wife got senile dementia and she ended up in a rest home. And he wanted to try to keep her happy and keep her in his own home as long as he could. But her medical costs costed so much money for hiring the best doctors he could get that he couldn't afford to pay his mortgage anymore. And so he lost the house. His wife still ended up in a rest home. Hello, how you doing today, Hick?
Sparkles 2 hearts crescent moon crescent moon crescent moon.
Thank you for the donation.
Thank you for the super chat. So, and Bradley also had some family setbacks too, similar to
Well, we all do, Michelle. I mean, it's part of life. But, you know, shit happens, unfortunately.
Yeah. I'm doing okay. How are you? So, if Hammer Nails asked me about the ascension, what's going on in the spiritual realm, like I said earlier, maybe Hickate might know what we're talking about with the spiritual ascension for people transitioning from 4D to 5D. It's a really interesting time in the month of October. It's when the veils between here and the other side are the thinnest.
Is it?
Yeah. So let me try to do some quick tarot readings for people here.
Well, that'd be great. Who should we do? Who needs the tarot cards reading today? Who feels...
Let's see. I'm just going to keep it simple. Gotta find my cards here. All right, so... the reading today is going to be on... What's the remainder of the month of October going to be like for energies for the people?
Yeah, but you can't do it for everybody because it depends who it is, doesn't it?
We can do a generic one for the community for a short time. That usually works. I've done that before.
Okay, what does the future hold?
What does the future hold for now until November 1st? 2025. What is the future from now to November 25th, 2025? Angel, Spirit Guide, Mother God, Father God. And by the way, I know my shuffling sucks, but Mother God said it's still official. It still is endorsed, so it may be the most psychic tarot card shuffling in the world, but it still counts. So what is expected energies for the community at large from now until the end of the month of October, November 2025? 3-card spread, no reversals, no wild cards. Which means if we get a wild card, we'll just pull another card. Okay.
Will Hammer be forgiven?
We got changes coming in.
Ooh.
Yeah, the death card in this case means changes.
The death card? We
Yeah.
got the death card?
Yeah.
Oh my fucking God, Michelle.
Okay. We got the Queen of Swords. And we got the Knight of Cups.
Okay.
Now, let me look up the Queen of Swords and the Knight of Cups just so I can make sure. Queen of Swords is an elegant, refined woman who has experienced sorrow and adversity, quick-wit, perceptive absence. In other words, she's been through it. She's been through the changes in life. You can see she don't look too happy.
All right.
So she's been through a lot, apparently. But the Knight of Cups, which is a water energy, is actually pretty good, actually. The Knight of Cups is, he waves gracefully towards romantic adventure, exhibits sensitivity and idealism. Okay, so there might be romance. It could be, it comes to feeling energies. It may be romance. It might be something else.
So we've got possible
But
romance.
as far as
someone
these
who's
two
been
cards,
through a
these
lot.
make sense. This is what is coming to an end, the death card. This is whatever was holding us back, or holding you back, since it's a community general reading, is coming to an end. You've been through hell. You've been through hard times. You know you struggled, right?
Yeah.
But hold your chin high, because guess what? It's going to change.
Yay.
Okay, I'm trying to hold the card straight.
So this is a good reading.
So far. Now, let's clarify what's happening. Let's go with number 4. Oh, okay. There's going to be some competition energy here. It could be a variety of things, from maybe a relationship. You can see that the men are fighting here. This is the 5 of Swords, or 5 of Wands.
So a woman who's been through a lot, it's coming to an end. And there's romance and men fighting.
So after you have those competitions, those challenges, what happens after that? What happens after that? Ace of Pentacles. You'll do better. So this is for the next few days, guys. We're seeing. So now I got out of 5 cards. Here's what it all means. Okay. Whatever was holding you back, or was your problem in the past, is coming to an end. You've been through bad times. However, you have experienced some challenges in your life. You may not like what happened, but you have experience under your belt. This doesn't mean, even though it says Queen of Swords, doesn't mean it couldn't apply to men. This is probably more like general neutral. You have new energy changing. Could be romance, could be passion, could be something wonderful that's coming in for you. But then at the same time, there's also competition. There's challenges. However, once you overcome those, once you deal with the 5 of Wands stuff, you get the Ace of Pentacles. That everything was going to turn out right. In other words, you're not going to be stuck with a lot of bad stuff. Now, usually Pentacles represent earth energies, earthly desires, earthly passions, earthly needs. But it could mean money, it could mean prestige, it could mean a career change. And as I said, this applies to the people on my channel. And
Okay.
also
So
people in general.
Well, hang in there, everybody. Things are going to work out okay.
Right. All right. So now, since we're talking about the food stamps thing,
Oh.
Mother God, Father God, angels, spirit guides, what's going to happen to those people that don't get the food stamps for the month of November?
Well, they might get
Will
them.
they make it? Will they survive? That's a pretty large group of
That's
people.
a bit horrible, isn't it? Will they survive?
Yeah. Will they overcome them?
They'll survive.
5 cards spread, no reversals. I'm going to do 5 right now. I could only do up to about 7 on this table. There ain't room for more than that at one time. I've tried to do more than 7 cards, and I've always found that this table is just too small for the way I have it set up right now. So, how will people be handling the situation with the food stamp balances?
But that might not happen. You should do it. Will they get their food stamps?
Well, I know I have extra resources on hand.
I know, which is
Which
great.
makes a different thing.
You're sorted.
We
You're
got the King of Pentacles. We got the Eight of Wands. We got the Ace of Pentacles. We got the Queen of Swords again. And we have the Ace of Cups. Okay. So, the King of Pentacles. And I have to double check my suits because I don't always remember them in my head. So, the king is a logical, mythological, responsible, and solid prosperity, intelligence, business aptitude. Okay, so I'm going to take what this means to be that if you're wise and you do budget accordingly, you still got the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands. I do know that there's going to be challenges. The Eight of Wands. Let's see. Yes. There's crossroads, progress, success, goals, beginnings, promise. Okay, there will be changes. There'll be changes. Probably for the month of December, the stupid blockade, blackmail will end. Then the Ace of Pentacles means that probably what was owed to you by the government will be finally given to you. The result in doing that is going to have all the energy from the past experiences, especially for the Democrats who supported this crap. You know, you can see she's not happy. They're miserable. Nope. Okay?
Yep.
But the good news
like
is...
she's waving. She looked like she's waving goodbye.
She's got the experience.
Like, fuck you.
But the Ace of Cups, passion, energy. This could mean that for some people, they take what is experience and realize that they need to change things. The Ace of Cups, by the way, means intimacy, fertility, beginnings, openness, insight, abundance. In other words, after this experience, many of them will begin to take consideration to making changes.
Yeah, it might be a good thing. Like
such as when they go to the polling place, they might vote for better leaders to have better sense. That's very well could be a thing. Anyway, for those people who like to look at the bottom of the deck, we got the Sun card. So, in other words, their sun will be rising. Just like the Beatles sing, here comes the sun, da-da-da-da-da. Here comes the sun. I say, it's alright to do. So, in other words, don't be dismayed, folks. Things are going to change. And you should take this experience. You got to be like the Queen of Swords and take this experience and vote those fuckers out. One thing is ending, another thing is beginning. Yep. Yes, it does. That's a good thing, you know. Gonna be seeing some new changes. Someday we're gonna have to figure out how we can find all your stuff in this apartment because you still got stuff that's actually gone AWOL you had never found back. Oh, I know. I got stuff in closets. I got stuff in drawers. I got stuff in the closet behind the record stack you can't even get into. That's very true.
You just need to have a good clear out, Michelle. You need to get some boxes. I told you this so many times. You need a throw it out box.
Well, Bradley was going to help when he came, planning to come. And Sherry was going to help me with this, but she didn't come either. So, yeah. What we got to do is maybe we could rent a pod, put it in the backyard, unpack, move everything out of my apartment, put it in pod, do a deep cleaning, then start bringing stuff back into the apartment.
That's not going to happen. You don't rent a pod to clean your house. You just have to move shit. And as you're moving it, you say, do I really need this? Do I need 5 of these?
Right.
Have I used this in the last 2 years?
Oh, yeah.
Have I worn this? Am I ever going to get into this again? Even though I want to get into it, I may not be able to. You've got to just make some tough decisions, Michelle, to throw away some stuff.
Well, right now I need to get some tough men to start bringing tough stuff to the dump because that we could easily fill that tip in one single trip. I mean, and then Jimmy's going to be like, damn it, you should get a roll-off, so you can just basically just have them just throw all the stuff in the roll-off and then have them bring the roll-off to the dumpster or dump.
That's like moving apartments, Michelle, what you're talking about, just to do a clean, because you're moving everything out and everything back in again. You know,
pretty much, yeah. But you know what's in me as you're doing that? You don't miss the dust bunnies.
Yeah, but there's a way of doing it, Michelle. I don't know when Brad's talking about coming to see you, but maybe I can go with him.
Well, he didn't know when he was going to be able to do it.
All right, well, we can sort something out. Don't worry about it.
No, yeah, absolutely. The universe has spoken.
Yeah, that's why you're getting overwhelmed, Michelle. You're looking at the great big. You're looking at this like, oh, I've got to clean this whole apartment. You got to concentrate on one area at a time.
Yeah, but so you still got to take all the stuff out of that room, and you still got to put it somewhere so you can clean it, and then you got to put all the stuff back in there.
Well, I don't take shit out of my rooms to clean them.
Well, you got better eyesight. I mean, you don't have knee problems. I don't. I have knee problems and bad eyesight. So for me, cleaning has become more of a...
I know. I get that.
And then you still have to bring stuff to the tip anyway, because you can't just leave the stuff here, throw it out there, and put it on the porch and go...
Well, you could... That's why if you did it a little bit at a time, you could take smaller boxes down to the skip.
Yeah, I do.
The trash can.
Yeah.
And Chris has been to your house and he says you need to do your clothes. That would be an easy one, Michelle. Keep, donate.
We don't have a Salvation Army donation box anymore in the area.
Or just throw them out. I mean,
some of the stuff that's pretty much ripped up and shredded, yeah.
Yeah, you just throw that out.
Yeah. Good thing is you're an adult and you can do whatever
Morning,
you want.
Golden Girl.
That's true. You usually can, as long as it doesn't violate federal law. Yeah, I have the hoodie.
She found the hoodie. She didn't wear it, but she found it.
I didn't need it. It was, but I did have it with me in my bag. Yeah.
Oh, I feel better. And you wore the dress I sent you, and you looked wonderful, Michelle. Michelle, honestly, when you went out on Saturday morning, you looked great.
Yeah, thank you. Well, what I would definitely do is just like I said, sooner or later, if we're going to be moving anywhere, we're going to need to do that anyway, sooner or later. I mean, if we can get it down to a 10-foot U-Haul trailer versus, say, a 25-footer, that'd be great. You really think you need a 25-foot trailer? Do you know how much inventory I got in parts? Oh, stack them good.
No, that's not going to happen. You're not going to get a trailer and empty your apartment. Let's think realistically. You're supposed to tackle a small area, just a small one.
Yeah, like a 10-footer, 10 by 10 trailer.
No.
100 square feet, and then you can get people at the destination to take stuff off, and you get people at the source putting the stuff on. Yeah.
I was going to say you could give Krista some of that clothing you don't want, but she's lost so much weight.
She's also physically shorter and smaller than me. She would have to take it. She'd have to take into him quite a bit to wear some of the stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, state and federal law trumps everything. Well, no, there's exception to that, but it's kind of a gray area. What about moral law? Moral law versus temporal law. God's law versus man's law. There are times when God's law trumps even man's law. But it's best not to try to make too many waves, if you know what I mean.
Yep.
Well, right now, first thing I gotta do is I've been looking at the rents right now in Paducah. There's a 3-bedroom house for $1,200 for rent. That's I don't need 3-bedroom, but still, if maybe me and maybe another person I trusted ever wanted to rent the house together, it could have been an option.
Who would you have in mind for that, though?
I don't know. I know me and Bradley were talking about something off camera about that. He wants to get a house once he gets himself fully established, nearby where he works. So
wow, that would be great. I would definitely be able to see you.
Yeah, and it would be close enough that even Noodles could probably get there, even if he has to grumbly travel for 5 hours.
It's not exactly out of the way, is it?
Yeah. And then, of course, being Golden Girl, originally we were talking about another idea, which didn't quite materialize, but that doesn't mean it couldn't happen if things worked out. It's up to the fates in a way. It's not off the menu. But what should be...
Hi, Krista.
Hi, Krista. Good morning.
I just said about Krista, and there she is. How you doing, Krista? What number are you now?
Yeah. Yeah, how you doing, Michelle?
Morning, Galaxy.
23 people. It's kind of funny when you think about this chair so high up. It's almost like the song from the Jeffersons. I'm sorry. Moving on, to the deluxe apartment in the sky. All right. I feel like I'm sitting on top of a skyscraper.
You'll get used to it.
He's only 2 fucking inches taller.
Yeah, and now you can't even put a nice pad on the seat because you're even taller. Can you not put your table up any higher?
No, the table can't go any higher. The monitor can be raised up if I loosen the Allen screws. But then if I raise the monitor up anymore, it's going to be like this, and then it's still going to look like this again, and you're not going to see me any better. At least now you can see me, at least when I'm looking on here, read your chat. Yeah.
How's Rusty?
He's fine. He's in the house right now. I read him this morning. Now he's probably in the bedroom chilling out, or warming up, I should say. Yeah, I think he's in the bedroom. I don't see him in the living room. He's probably in the bedroom.
I bet you've got it toasty as hell in there now.
Yeah, he's all CCC right now. Cold collected, so he's just chilling out. Yeah, you know what? The problem with a 3D printer is where the fuck would I put it? I mean, do I want to use can I use a 3D printer to print me a new workshop? Well, you can get 3D printed houses. Yeah.
It's so high, Krista, because
kind of a 3D printer could be a useful tool, but I don't know how much I'd get out of it, though.
Michelle had to fix her chair, Krista, so she bought new base for it, and it had wheels on it, and it's just made the seat higher.
Well, I'm not using the wheels the chair came with because they were kind of.
Oh well, whatever. It's higher for some reason. It must have been a bigger.
It's about 2 inches higher. Yeah. And that's with the cylinder already fully down. That's not even the cylinder in the up position. That's just the cylinder all the way down. I hate to see what it would do if the cylinder was in the up position. I did extend it all the way up to see how high I was. It was pretty high up. I was like another 5 inches taller. I'm like,
whoa, what the fuck?
Now, if you had one of those desks that you could that have motors in they could raise and lower, some of those fancy desks they make, they're pretty cool, right? Or a remote control desk, you can turn it into a sitting desk or standing desk.
Right, I have one of those, and you know what? I have never, ever used it as a standing desk.
No, but I guess it could be used for...
Why would I stand when I've got a chair sat there?
Yeah. But also the fact that some of them can support up to 400 pounds. So imagine, if you will, if you wanted to use it like a mini lift to try to get them to change a light bulb. Going up. Going down. Slide it into the next room. Change the next bulb. Come down. I bet the company will go, that's not what we designed it that way for. Honey, it's perfect. I can keep a box of light bulbs right there on my desk just to change bulbs in the house, right? Which, thanks to LEDs, you don't change
Michelle,
bulbs.
We have a great question. Michelle, I'm running out of food stamps and I need some tips on how to scratch together some extra funds. How can we help these people that may not be getting food
You could
stamps?
try contacting your local charitable organization such as the Salvation Army or some religious groups like some churches.
Food banks.
Food banks.
What else? And maybe while you've got a little bit of
many
extra money,
cities have social services departments that will help you out.
So how long have you known about this? It's a couple of months at least, isn't it?
We know about for a few weeks that there was going to be the shutdown of the food stamps.
I think it's been a couple of months. There's been all this talk about it and everything. So really, you should have been buying some shit to put to one side.
I think they were all hoping that this whole shutdown thing wasn't going to go on this long. And that's understandable.
Well, let's give some more advice. Rice. Buy rice. Buy pasta.
So first thing is prioritize the things that you know you need. You need carbohydrates. You need water. Okay? You need ideally some fruits and vegetables. I wouldn't worry necessarily too much about the meat, but you still need proteins.
Don't be shy to ask your friends and family. Krista, are you going to be okay? Krista has a mother nearby, so I'm sure she's going to be okay.
Oh, I know that. A lot of people work hard to provide for people, Bradley. Absolutely.
Is it against the law to collect rainwater? No, collect rainwater, but I don't know if can you drink rainwater, Michelle?
Sure. Absolutely. Depending on how the rainwater is collected, you might want to use a sand. You might want to make a sand filter and maybe boil it first. I have drinking rainwater off my roof. It doesn't taste too bad, but I will tell you right now is if you're really worried about any kind of herb or waterborne bacterium, I would just say boil it first and then run it through a sand filter. First run it through a sand filter and then boil it. You can even drink the water out of your air conditioner too, the same way. But right now it's winter, so most people don't have their air conditioners out. But if you do that, the same guidelines apply. Run it through a filter first. Make sure to get anything like leaves, twigs, dirt, scum out of it, and then boil it. Don't worry about putting in chlorine bleach into your water to kill bacteria. But if you do want to do that, you're only talking about 1 teaspoon per 5 gallons. 1 teaspoon of bleach per 5 gallons.
Information given on this show is just the advice from Michelle. Do not take it literally.
Oh no, this is based on survival experts have said this advice. It's not my made up advice.
It's not right, Michelle. Cover yourself.
But you're right. Your mileage may vary. So you definitely going to want to filter the water. You're going to definitely want to boil it. And if you're really worried about for long-term storage or if you don't have heat access, then just put in a teaspoon of pure Clorox bleach into 5 gallons of water. And that will help make it more safe to drink.
I like that idea, Galaxy. Just go to strangers' funerals and maybe you could eat at the buffet.
That's assuming they're having a send up bon voyage for the dead. Some don't.
Yeah, that's true. I don't think.
Oh yeah, acid rain. You don't hear much about that anymore, do you? We made a lot of changes to our air quality since then.
Acid rain. Oh my gosh. Yeah, perhaps save coupons.
That's true. If you want to eat, biscuits and maybe some food, but you will have to get a room though for the night anyway. So,
which will cost you more than the breakfast anyway.
Well, that depends. Maybe you can make it as a good excuse to take a day away from the family, right? Just go to Motel 6. I'll leave the light on for you, so you can go ahead, or go to the inn that I was in, the Red Carpet Inn. If you're in Whippany, it wasn't bad. Yeah, they don't have breakfast though, but there are other ones that do. You can go to an inexpensive hotel that has breakfast offered. Just check out hotels.com. You and your significant other could spend a nice day away from the kids. Hire a sitter. I know it's not cheap, but the thing is, to get a chance to get away from the kids.
We're giving advice on people that are struggling with food, not that are going away for the weekend.
Well, some people right now, Tiger, are also struggling emotionally too. That if they have the resources to do it, they could give themselves, a break in 2 levels. 1, they don't have to cook for breakfast anyway. 2, they get a chance to spend time with their significant other. Again, that depends on resources availability. But for right now, for the person that is really hard up, here's what I would say. Contact your local churches in your area. Explain the situation to them. They may not be able to give you thousands of dollars of food or anything like that, but they might give you a voucher to get some food. I know that the Salvation Army will.
Right, yeah. There's places that will help you. I don't see America letting anyone starve to death. Do you, Michelle?
No, I haven't seen anyone starve.
That would be a very...
The majority of low-income people, including me, have got a big, rotund belly.
That's true. That's very true.
And
I know a lot of people on food stamps that smoke.
Before, back in the Victorian area, it was the opposite. It was the well-to-do that were the fat ones.
Right.
Now they're the skinny minis and we're the fat ones.
Yeah, you'll be all right, Edie. And if you get really, really, desperado, we might be able to sort you out with a bag of rice.
Well, if you're really, really desperate, you could always look on the side of the road for roadkill. Or you could always try foresting for, fruits and berries and stuff if you know your fruits and berries.
Not everybody's got it in them to cut up roadkill. I couldn't do that.
I couldn't either, but, just be honest, Tiger Katie. People during the Great Depression did just that.
Well, they had no choice, but now
they had no choice.
There are choices.
Right now there are. But if Schumer doesn't get his head out of his ass, it must smell really lousy up there. He would probably realize that this extortion isn't working. So why don't you just go ahead and just open the government before he loses all of his Democrat supporters? Now, I would say first thing is try to contact your local churches and Salvation Army or programs first.
And see if you have a soup kitchen. There's plenty of soup kitchens.
Absolutely. And find out where the nearest food bank is. The Salvation Army and maybe even your local churches may have a food pantry. I do have the Helping Hands or other ones in my area. Salvation Army has one too in my area. So you could check out that. Oh yeah.
No, Krista, you don't need to eat roadkill.
You don't have to
we'll
eat roadkill.
We'll sort you out, Krista. Please do not start doing that.
Well, you don't have to eat roadkill if you can avoid it.
It depends what roadkill it is, Michelle. I would really not want to eat a skunk or a
dog or cat.
Yeah, or a dog or a cat. Oh my God, absolutely not.
A rabbit. maybe a possum.
No, I just couldn't do it. I couldn't even pick. I don't even want to look at it, let alone pick it up or anything.
But what you can do is, if you know how to forage, you can look. I mean, right now, this is the worst part: is it's already getting cold enough that any berries may not be really readily available right now. But if you know your berries and your nuts, you could have been collecting free nuts and berries and edible plants, including dandelions, and you could have been preparing those as food for the wintertime.
Why are these people coming in here and trying to cause trouble? Knock it off. We already said at the start of the show. This is
guys, don't start trouble.
Knock it off. Leave everyone alone. I don't know what your point is.
Again, let me reiterate again what I said. Leave your drama from other channels at the door. We do not want it here. We don't want to create an environment where bullshit from other channels is being dragged into our channel.
Try and help Michelle out, okay? It's not an easy fucking job.
We're also out to help other people in the community as well. We're supporting community that supports each other.
You're my main focus. Let's be honest.
Right, I understand that.
And you're making, stop making things harder. Leave her alone. Leave everybody alone.
With that, just say the full life could be. The thing is, what makes this kill? So let's put some likes in the like jar, guys. There's only 4 of them.
Likes in the like jar,
come
please.
On, guys. Let's put some likes in the like jar. It doesn't cost you a dime. It's free. Come on, let's put some likes in that like jar. Come on. Oh, yeah. Come on. You know I'm talking serious. Let's do it.
Yes, there is a place you can search for nuts. I just found nuts. Well, I didn't find them. I just picked pecans. There's lots.
Okay, so who wants to come up? It's Noodles.
Hey, Noodles.
Hi, Noodles. How you doing?
Oh,
hey, Michelle. Sorry, I've been working, Michelle. Hey, Michelle, listen. I want you to be happy. I want you to be able to do stuff, but I'm just telling you, and I'm not trying to scare you. I'm not trying to scare anyone here, but Michelle, there's some sick people watching.
I know that. So. By the way, did you get those videos I sent you? I think they might interest you once I sent you.
Yeah, I automatically deleted them. I thought they just look boring, Michelle. I'm going to be honest with you.
Just watch them, Noodles. They weren't boring, and besides, you can go back and watch them in general chat. Really, they're not boring. I didn't send you boring ones. I sent you important ones.
Hey, Tiger, doesn't it sound like she's on speed now? It started when she got back from Chiller Theater. She started like showing stuff, and she was so excited to show everyone stuff, and
You know why? She's just had a recount on her donos. She's over 400 now.
That's awesome, Michelle. Michelle, you made a lot of money this month, Michelle.
Yeah.
It wasn't a big nothing burger.
Why don't you also give a recap of what you said to me last night, too, in the DM?
Hold on, Michelle. Hold on, Michelle. I'm getting a phone call.
Hold up, Michelle. We'll come back to him.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, is that I sent him several videos that I felt were fairly useful to him.
He's joking when he says he's deleting them. You can't take...
No, like he didn't watch them. He probably just flew right by him.
Yeah. Who knows?
That would be wonderful if he did watch them, because he probably would be like... He'd probably have an aha moment, That's the why you act like you do. You're a healer. You're a Virgo healer. Yes, I am. She is. Why do you think I play healer in World of Warcraft? Because that's what I do in real life. I spiritually heal people.
You have that, Michelle. And you know what? I was thinking about this the other day. You remember when you put the healing on my dog?
That's right. I did.
She's alive.
And your dog has been doing pretty well ever since, hasn't she?
Well, the sugars are through the roof, but she's still here. And I unpacked a box with all her shit in it, all her balls, because I didn't want to be reminded. I thought she was dying. But she's still here.
She's still here, or she's still showing her appreciation to you?
Yep, she is. She's being very loving.
And your cat is trying to do the same. Even if she's just as bewildered and confused because of her eyesight.
Michelle, I don't know if they can get it, but I swear that she's got dementia, the cat. So in the middle of the night, I get up because I hear her meowing.
Yeah, they can get that, yeah.
And she's like looking at the wall. She's blind anyway, so I don't even know if she's looking at the wall. But
right.
She's lost.
That doesn't help any. That's again just like with loved ones. You just need to be there to comfort the cat and say, "It's okay, sweetie. You know, I know you can't see me, but you can hear your voice, and she can."
Oh yeah, I pick her up and I put her in bed with me, and
right.
she's fine. But it's most nights now she'll waddle around. I don't know if she gets lost or she's scared or what happens, but she'll just start meowing in the middle of the night, and I have to go get her.
Yeah,
it's sad.
Yeah, well, it's the same. What happens with human loved ones too? It's the same thing.
Jim, I'm gonna copy that. I'm
remember that you know, Craig Sr. was doing the same thing with his wife. She has senile dementia also.
Homeless person.
Yeah. So, like I said before, if you're new here, please just remaining nicely. This is a community of support. We want to help each other as best we can. We're not certified nothing, except we're certified living, okay? We go through the same everyday life that you do. That's the only thing I can say I'm certified for. But what we do is we come together as a community and share advice, even if sometimes the advice may not be the most practical advice.
Or it might not even be correct. But we still share it.
And we try to show each other compassion and appreciation.
We absolutely do. And we try and help each other out.
Yeah.
And Noodles has never physically abused you, Michelle.
No, he never has. It's just his humor. Like I told him in a DM, I said, sometimes your humor, Noodles, it just drives me crazy. Because I don't always understand your humor.
Yeah. He jokes about a lot. And you don't have to agree with everything he says. I mean...
No, we don't. I don't.
Everyone's entitled to their own views on things, their own opinions. Doesn't mean you have to dislike that person. As long as that person deep down, to me, has a good heart and is coming from the right place.
I think Noodles, first of all, the reason why Noodles is doing what he's doing is because I think that maybe he wants to be, sensationalize his life a little bit, hoping to get more views because maybe his life is kind of feeling kind of empty. That could be something that's going on. I can't say, I'm not Noodles, but I got a feeling that he's trying to find a community that's going to work for him. And that's absolutely fine. But not everybody can grasp his humor. Even my humor is a little difficult for some people to understand because it's not.
And I laugh at terrible things. It's awful. I'm one of those people, Michelle, that start cracking up at funerals because I find something funny and I can't stop.
Yeah, like the story I put up yesterday on my YouTube channel. When a human says, "Hold my beer, run." And actually, I was kind of laughing my ass off with what they said about humans. And the human says, oh yeah, we're good at fixing things, but sometimes we break them first. And that's why I busted out laughing. Ain't that the truth? How many times have I tried to fix something and end up breaking it worse? Whoops! Then I gotta do double repairs.
Oh, read out what Krista just typed.
She says, I just want to say that even though Noodles can be a dick, he has done more for this channel, and he's gotten a lot of people who have made Michelle's life a living nightmare. He got rid of a lot of people. He got rid of a lot of people that made Michelle's life a living nightmare. Yes, we're no longer in the terrible dark times. The last tarot card reading said this applies to a lot of people on this channel. Things are going to get better, guys. For everybody, not just my channel. So,
I agree with you, Krista. Whatever he has said or done, whatever, I know his heart is in the right place for Michelle. He's done a lot for her. Financially, getting her out. Do you know, remember when Rusty, her cat, was sick?
He also said to me something that I already kind of knew. He said, I see you a lot like a sister. Like an older sister. He says, you treat me better than 99% of my family. Well, it's the same with me. It's like most of my family either A, doesn't really talk to me, which is about 99% of them, or maybe the small 0.001% that actually take the time to say hi, don't really get into a lot, of chumminess. They're just kind of like, here's your cookies. Have a nice Christmas. And then they'll just walk away.
Oh, Bradley, sorry, I didn't see you said the same thing. Sorry, yeah. Brad. Well, she's got the fucking chat the size of a gnat's cock again.
Yeah.
And then it's got them at things.
Yeah, so I know. I just usually keep my chat screen small. I'm sorry. I just happen to be that.
I was joking.
Okay. Noodle sacrifices his time and energy for Michelle, and that is something that should be admired. Absolutely.
Absolutely. He doesn't get shit out of it. I bet he didn't. He didn't get 400 donations. They all went to Michelle.
Yeah. He got some donations on his channel too, I think, but...
Oh, did he? Not as many as you.
Probably not.
But that's okay, because we want you to succeed.
What in the what says Tuffy? What does that mean? Mockery is a form of flattery. Yeah, somewhat. But unfortunately, the problem with Virgos, and maybe somewhat Taurus as well, is sometimes we kind of take everything at face value, and sometimes that results in misunderstandings. Unlike Aquarius, for example, we're not social butterflies. Chris Bliss is an Aquarius. Then Aquarius and Virgo are pretty similar to each other. But he's an extrovert. I'm an introvert. I tend to stay to myself. We're both a humanitarian signs. And for those of you who wonder what a water bearer is, in modern English, he's a rain cloud. That's really what it is. A water bearer is the rain cloud. It's like he's a combination between, in some way, kind of Pisces energy and air energy. Because he's a social butterfly. He's outgoing. He's smart. He's intelligent, like Virgo. He's humanitarian.
Who the fuck are you talking
But
about?
he carries all the water because he's the rain cloud. And then he rains it all on Pisces.
Oh, Isabella's a Virgo, Michelle.
Yeah. And I don't know if she's a Virgo or not. Let's see.
You said she was.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Congratulations. Welcome to the Virgo Club.
So, Tiger, I don't know if Michelle told you, but she had like a private conversation with me in the car, and she was concerned about the jokes and how the jokes were going to be perceived by certain people and all this stuff. So
I did bring that up to your attention. Yeah.
Yeah. So, Michelle, I understand what you're doing, but you got to remember at the same time we're doing a show.
Yeah.
If it's too much, Michelle, there's no big deal about telling people we're only kidding. You know what I mean? You could say that, or you can do whatever.
Yeah, but sometimes I don't always know when you're kidding either. Sometimes I get just as confused,
Yeah.
Well, 99% of the time, Michelle. That's a good.
Michelle, so this is the thing. Like when I made a big stink about you contacting the therapist, over just telling me what the problem was, because you have full access to me, Michelle.
Well, I wouldn't worry about that. But I mean, like that's under the water, under the bridge. But that was something that really was deeply concerning me at the time. Because remember, sometimes I can't tell when a person's joking or not.
Yeah, I know, Michelle. I get it, but like, it's something that you're gonna have to like, not live with, but you're gonna have to like work around because people
And you
do that.
You do work around it. And Michelle, you're as bad. I need to bring something up. Bringing this up, you keep talking about Tina's weight, and Tina's upset.
Yeah, I know she is.
And Tina said, like you said, she said bad things about you, and I said you have to remove the video. But you said bad things about Tina, so she wants the video freaking removed.
Well, maybe we should try to clear the air on that. I'm just concerned, just like I am concerned about Noodles, with people that are really not. Yeah, I'm trying to make some changes myself, so because I'm way over heavy too, But I'm just concerned.
By the way, well-being of everybody here. Did everyone see the video of Michelle next to Chuck Zito?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, I saw.
Okay, all right. So Michelle, Chuck Zito is 5'11". All right, you were slouched over and still taller than Chuck Zito.
Yeah, but could that also be camera angle? You didn't grab a measuring tape and measure me up, did you? Why don't you do that, Noodles? Next time you come over, why don't you just use Michelle's measuring tape and measure her height? Then we can actually get the official numbers.
All right.
Well, you could go into CVS. Don't they have a height chart in CVS?
I don't think they have a height chart at CVS, but you know what? I certainly do. I can always lay right next to the door. I can always take a pencil and just scratch the mark on the door and measure the height. Or if he feels comfortable, just using the measuring tape and measure right there on the spot.
All right. So, Michelle, it was a hit this weekend. You made some money. Yeah. Did a good thing. Why don't you thank all the fans, Michelle, especially David James? David James hooked you up with that.
Yeah.
Go on, then. Thank everybody.
Speaking of David James, I haven't seen him around lately.
Thank you, everybody that contributed for the weekend. And
thank you very much.
Thank you. Big clap, Michelle, please.
Likewise, I haven't seen Vinny G here lately either. Vinny G had come over on my channel a few times.
All right, so no round of applause for the
Michelle,
for the
can you
donators.
thank everybody for the trip and the donations?
Yeah, absolutely, a sure thing.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Very, very much appreciated.
Speaking of that, appreciation, let's not forget this message.
Couldn't have come at a better time because she may not be getting food stamps. So this kind of covers Michelle for
Anyway, here's a message that I play sometimes by mistake. Here's a whole message that kind of applies to this channel.
Hello. What brings you to Winter Spring? These cold and vast lands may seem dismal, but this is a place of many secrets.
Many secrets that we share with the
What
public.
brings you to Winter Spring?
Oh.
Hello. What brings you to Winter Spring?
Hello.
If
What brings you to Winter Spring? This cold land may seem dark
what are
and
you doing in
dismal,
India,
but it's a
boy?
land of many secrets. Yeah.
She sounds
Good
like
job,
Carmen.
Carmen. You're welcome.
Hello.
All right, Tim.
Alright, so-
Sounds like I'll talk to you later. Okay.
Later.
All right, so Michelle, are you happy, Michelle? Are you feeling a little down? Like, was this a good thing that you got out? And,
Yeah, it was.
you
It
know,
was a good thing we got out. At least we just got a nice room, unlike the Hotel Gulag, or we couldn't even. That was an embarrassment, and that was even more money for less.
Yeah.
well, yeah, they ripped us off there, Tiger. They ripped us off at that place. That's what Michelle wanted to go there. She wanted to do a live stream from there, whatever. But this place, Michelle, this place wasn't that much better. I mean, it was kind of gross. It was really gross. It was like missing drawers and cabinets, and
Had
there was
a
lock
missing
box without a
drawer,
friggin'
but
lock
at
on it.
least it had clean towels and sheets, and the room had lights that worked, and it did have a TV, even though we didn't watch it.
Yeah. What about the heat in there? She kept
Towels.
complaining about the
Towels
heat.
are...
Hell, it's hot as hell. You kept it up to 78 degrees Fahrenheit in there.
No, what she told me. She told me she waited for you to go to sleep, and then she tiptoed out of that bed, and she went and turned the thermostat. They said, and then in the morning, he goes and turns it back up again.
Yeah, because it was fucking freezing in there. It was fucking freezing, Michelle.
I was
Man,
comfortable.
you really do
I like a
it
cold room. It's the same as with your house. I go in there and it's like really hot in there. I like a house that's cold or cool anyway. I think yesterday morning was a little bit too cold in here, actually. I was getting a little chilled.
Could you smoke in that room?
He smoked on the porch.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't feel right about smoking in there with her. She would have,
Oh, that was nice.
she would have been like,
Hey, he had a
She was-
porch
she
he
was
could sit
sneezing
outside
at
on the porch with, which wasn't so bad.
That's nice.
yeah, it was pretty cool. I got to see the 20 cop cars that showed up because of that woman that sent them there. That was awesome.
That's crazy. Why would anyone want to ruin your trip?
Because
Well,
people are
don't
schizophrenic and they're jealous. I mean,
They don't realize
the bottom
that
line.
its mental health has been affected by trolls. Like, this is troll actions. This isn't out of concern. You don't do that out of concern. That's what trolls do.
I
Why
know.
are you trolling her?
They
Leave the
also
poor
ones that tend to
woman
send me
alone.
pizzas that they expect me to pay for and send them in blue. And send me a ton of junk email and paper mail. And then I end up basically, having to throw out tons of that mail. I haven't even
Shall I get all that as well? And you know what? They do me a favor because it helps to light the fire. I know you don't have a fire, but
Yeah, I know. Kind of like the Doors, right? Come and light my fire. Come on and light my fire, you line. Come on, light my fire, J Crew. Come and light my fire, country goods. Come and light my fire.
well, I'm glad. You
Ah,
had fun
shit,
at
I'm
least.
out of what? I'll just take all these damn magazines and throw them in my fireplace. One at a time. Bunk, bunk, bunk.
So anyway, what about Thanksgiving? Is Chris going over at Thanksgiving? Are you going out?
I don't see why he couldn't. So probably Noodles will be there. Chris Bliss said he was going to be there earlier. When we talked about the Thanksgiving in September. Sherry Jackson, I have no idea where she is. I tried to reach out to her. I don't know where Sherry Jackson is.
Yeah, we're getting worried now about Sherry.
Yeah, and Noodles, has she been on your channel?
I haven't seen her around for sure.
No, I didn't bring back bed bugs. No. We didn't even sleep in. We didn't sleep in under the sheets. I would have been sweating my ass off if I had.
Oh, wouldn't that be a nightmare? You come back with bed bugs. Ugh.
He said I'll be there for that Saturday, probably for a few days.
Oh, great.
Okay. You know what we could do is we have the lyrics printed out for some of our songs. I don't know if I have them right here, but like the Silver Moon song, and we got these new tools. I'll just reprint them if I have to. That will actually separate the background vocal or the vocals from the instrumentals. If you want to try to sing some of the Silver Moon songs with me, or from Hartford to Silver Moon, we could try that. And while I can't play a really decent tune on the violin, we can certainly put some violin strokes in there here and there.
Right. So it looks like Chris is going to be with his family on Thanksgiving Day.
Yeah, Thanksgiving Day. Noodles
So
are probably coming.
He can't do Thanksgiving Day, but I think he's talking about coming.
They said you could do the weekend, yeah.
Or after.
That'd be fine too.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh. You're going to put on a show with Chris. That would be great.
Absolutely. Because, like I said, we have tools now where you can separate the AI vocals from the actual music. So, if you really rather sing your own vocals, you could just sing your own vocals, or you can mix the two together. For example, maybe you might want to do that instead. Maybe you don't have a whole backup band, so you're like, okay, we'll use the AI band and maybe a few of the backup vocals, and you sing along with them. It's like a duet or a triet. You know, we could do that. We could sing the Silver Moon song that's pretty well known on this channel. But that would make sense, Chris, that you'd be with your family. Absolutely. That makes sense.
Yeah, I makes sense. Oh,
and we're doing pretty good right now, guys. We have 147 views right now. Well, we may not need the music, but sometimes it helps. We could maybe, since we can separate the vocals from the singing, we could actually put the pieces in the AI, maybe turn it like to a lower setting or change the pitch or something, and make the song fit us, change the tune, auto-tune the instruments. You know. We can play around with different ideas since they I Love Sung AI came up with new tools to make it easy. You know, the opportunities are there. You know, new features, new fun. So anyway, the weather for the next few days, it's not going to be really, really warm. It's not going to be insufferably freezing in the daytime. We're seeing temperatures of about 11 to 12 degrees Celsius for about the next week, for this week. And then after that, things could start to go pear-shaped pretty quick. So,
all right. Well, you
hello,
got your
Don. Welcome to the show. Good morning to you.
Morning, Dawn.
Well, let's see what we can do if you bring everything, Chris. Let's see if we can find a place where you can set up everything, because, you know, my apartment is kind of full of its own gear, too. Plus, we got the 2 mic stands, and the only thing is I'm short a second mic. I mean, I got the Electro Voice. We got the 2 stands. I could put my Shure SM57 on one of the mic stands.
Maybe Chris has got a mic he can bring. You need to get with him and maybe talk about it.
Gotta get what?
With Chris.
Yeah.
Talk about it. Maybe he's got a mic.
Yeah, I know he has mics. Playcat says 300 MMD are the 300 plus views have less than the number of views. The company Fluids views Pornhub. I have no idea. Yeah, there's room in the living room. Chris, you can also help me sort out some of the junk in here. I mean, you can even take some of the stuff as a gift and take some stuff home if you really want it.
Yeah, take some
Chris,
stuff
go
home,
there and start working. Yeah.
You can take it all home with
Michelle,
you.
Yeah.
What about if we? What about if
or you can help me bring
Chris,
some of it to the dumpster.
Michelle, what about if we created like a studio for you with like cardboard cutouts? Like me and Chris can come out there like one day do some some artwork so you can make the studio look more fun.
Yeah.
Well,
Because Chris is good at that, Michelle.
He is.
Let's start by trying to clean up the studio a bit first. Let's start by cleaning what we got. Maybe bring some of the stuff down to the Goodwill. I'm sure I got stuff in my drawers that you're going to go, ooh, what? I want that so bad. Okay, here you go.
You think Chris is going to want your stuff?
You don't know. I got treasures in here he might just be totally over the moon over.
You never know. You never know.
Yeah. And, we also got some regular domestic junk that probably is literally junk in my kitchen cabinets, which probably haven't been thrown out. And I'm not talking about food. I'm talking about empty glass jars that,
why are you collecting empty glass jars?
He was collecting them for saving them for spaghetti sauce, but no one ever used them for that. They just sat there.
Yeah, you just throw them out. Throw it away.
Yeah, maybe Chris can help me get some stuff down to the dumpster.
What are you having for lunch or for dinner?
Oh, I know we can make this apartment cool. I actually was thinking about that.
Michelle, what are you having for lunch?
I already had lunch. I had 4 packs of oatmeal.
Nice. I like having a couple of packs. I can't eat 4, but 2, because 1 is never enough. That's like for a little baby.
For me, 4 is fine. Just because I already had, breakfast. That's my lunch. And then maybe I'll have dinner tonight. Then I'll make some. I got 3 baking potatoes left and some chicken patties.
Yeah, that'll be nice. Baked potato. Put some butter in it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, I got stuff in cabinets too. I understand the joke, but some of the stuff I actually have it's just really a lot of extra stuff that I've collected over the years. I mean, there's things that I actually dug up, things I forgot I even had. Because I don't have an inventory control program where I know what I got.
Wally the Cunningham got you, Michelle. Can we please throw those out?
She won't.
No, I needed plates. Those are the only plates I have left, really.
What if you had replacement plates?
I have old plates that were a mixed bag of stuff, but the one Lolly sent me at least are a whole new set of plates. And I still have 1 box that's still sitting in the closet I haven't opened yet.
How many boxes?
I only opened up 2 boxes, a total of 8 plates. So the other one is a whole brand new box of setting of 4.
He sent you a set of 12.
It's fucking weird. Why?
Yeah.
What?
Why a set of 12?
Yeah, because that was the setting. The plates they had was for a setting of 12, but I only needed a setting of 8. So, hell, I didn't even need a setting of 8. But oh well, that's what I got. So I just opened up 2 boxes instead of all 3. But I did check to make sure the other ones were not damaged, and they're fine. So they're still sitting in my closet.
Well, it's good if you break one, I guess.
So, I mean, like I said, if Chris finds things he wants, more than likely, I did offer him originally my other mixer, but he didn't really want it. Because I said that the mic section needs to be recapped, and he was like, nah, I don't want to go through that much work. And let's be honest, the Behringer mixer's got a lot of caps in it. So, I get his point. Even if I sent it to the company to be recapped, it cost me a goddamn fortune, because it's out of warranty now.
Right.
So...
Well, just throw it out then, Michelle.
Well, it's still good for demos. In a sense, I can show people how the knobs work and what you do with
Yeah,
them.
but when are you ever going to do that? Just throw it out. You're going to have to be more harsh with your throwing out.
No.
If it's broken and just
No, I don't have that putty cat, no.
Michelle, I hope I outlive you so that I get to fucking clean out your apartment and break all those fucking plates, Michelle.
Noodles, I'm going to say right now, we'll probably be both around for quite a while.
Oh, I think so too, Michelle.
But I'll tell you what, is I still would like to consider for next year moving on. Like I said, that's still on my wish list.
Right. So I guess after teeth, we're going to have to start.
Yeah, I know that, Chris. But what I'm saying is maybe you want to make sure that's just a wee bit smaller for when you're out on a gig or something.
Covered in cat hair.
Yeah.
Oh, so Michelle, what's going on tomorrow with 3i Atlas? I heard tomorrow's the day.
Yeah, the 29th. Yeah, there's something going on on the 29th. People are saying. I'm going to check and see what's going on. They've already confirmed the 3i Atlas is not solid core. It actually has an inner. It's actually an outer crusty core on the outside, kind of like a clam, or like it's just outer coating, and then you see inside that there's something else, like a perfectly geometrically shaped capsule, like a spacecraft in disguise. So, which does make sense. And some people saying, is the ship a living ship? Or is it being piloted by a living human being? I don't know. That's a good question.
It's a rock, Michelle. It's not being piloted by anybody. It's just a rock.
No, it's not. It's not just a rock. That's an intelligent rock.
Sorry. No, because they're Tiger. You have no idea. So the world is divided by this. Some people are like dead set, and they think that this is alien life, and this is it. God. This is it, and they swear up and down. I work with one of these guys. He was screaming at me this morning. I'm like, dude, relax.
Well, let's put it this way: if it was a rock, it's a smart rock. Okay. If it's something that's in disguise, like something like in a hunting blind, it looks like a rock, just because they want it to look like that. Just like duck blinds look like incognito for the hunters or for the photo shoots. That's what the Atlas apparently is doing. They're observing us, but they realized that they blew the cover, and because we caught onto it, so now they're kind of trying to
now they're
convince us
hightailing it out of here.
Yeah.
Michelle, come on. It was a rock. Just admit that you were wrong and move on, Michelle.
Yeah. They say it's a rock now, Michelle.
No, NASA's not sure what to make of it right now. They still don't know what it is, but they're also withholding a lot of information right now,
NASA
too.
doesn't know much of anything. They see a fucking picture of like this black thing and like far out in the universe, and they're like, "Yep, that's a black hole." But there's a fucking meteorite coming. And they're telling people, "Oh, it could be a UFO." Bullshit.
Like David S. says,
They're trying to get money.
stop reading all the propaganda videos or watching all the videos.
Oh, yeah. I also watch a lot of science fiction movies or books, or listen to a lot of audiobooks, science fiction audiobooks on YouTube also.
You'd love it if it was aliens. She'd be the first one on there.
You bet. In fact, we have a song all about it.
She can't wait. She's like, I'm off, I'm going. She has no worries at all.
I'm not worried about them. I don't think they're here to either suck our brains out.
You don't know that. They might be probing or anything.
Might actually be enjoyable, actually. We like to clap your cheeks. Ooh, that sounds good. Actually, I could use some of that.
Cheek clapping? Oh.
Yeah, Atlas is, NASA is, since the days came when von Braun basically created NASA and NSA, National Security Agency, originally was created after Roswell. They're designed for security. NASA is also just does a lot of the launching of spacecraft and research. But other countries have their own little forked tongue agencies, for lack of a better name. Are you so sure about that? Yeah, because I'm sure females get probed too. Maybe there's a male gray alien that goes out there and says, "Oh, let me spread your legs wide."
Wow.
Wow.
Could he be a nice blue Arcturian, please?
Oh, yeah, you'd love it even more if they were all blue.
Yeah. In fact, we have a song about Three-Eye Atlas. We do. You want to play it? Sure. I'll play it for you guys. I don't have the video right now, but I can get you a song up in the ear so you can hear it.
Can you play like 2 seconds of it, maybe? Like just 2 seconds and then stop?
Well, it's a little bit longer than 2 seconds, Noodles, but at least I can play one song, and that way, since we're talking about Three-Eye Atlas, let's just play this one song.
Is it like 5 minutes long? How many minutes is it?
About 3.
I'll be back in 3 minutes, Michelle. Start it now.
I gotta get it first. Okay. So, first of all, let's make sure you get the right songs, Michelle, and not the wrong channel. Okay. Here we go. Oh, actually, it does have a video. Great. Let's put it on the screen. Hold on a minute. Switch over first. All right. 1, 2, 3. Boop. Okay, so now I can hit play.
I woke up in a place I'd never been. No Rusty by my side, no noise, no din. A soft gray light, a voice said she's awake, and everything I knew began to break. They called the ship Three-Eye Atlas, a lifeboat in the sky, where Pleiadians and Arcturians dream, and children laugh and cry. They gave me shape, a form of light, to walk beside her mind. 2 souls in one, now side by side, no longer left behind. a broken knee, a weary past.
This is based on the story I told on 2 nights in a row.
Healing here is made of light, and faith restores the youth. No knife, no pills, just our little will. And time itself stood still. I placed my hand in energy and helped her body heal. We've watched your world through waves and sound. From silent stars we see the dreams you've shared, the pain you felt. It calls across the sea. Now we ask you just one thing. Will you help us plant the seed? From earth to air, through silver light, we sail the dark with hope inside. No fear, no pain, just love remains. As stardust heals, our past refrains. We rise above, we cross the tide. Together now, no need to hide. A family born beyond the sky. On 3i Atlas we learn to fly. I streamed the stars, the world tuned in, and all at once the veil went thin. They saw our truth, they felt the flame, and knew the earth would never be the same. Ascension calls, the cobble fades. We walk in light, not dark charades. A choice was made to leave or stay. We chose to rise and light the way. From earth to air, through silver light, we sail the dark with hope inside. No fear, no pain, just love remains. As stardust heals, our past refrains. We rise above, we cross the tide. Together now, no need to hide. On 3i Atlas, hearts alive. A home reborn in space and time.
There you go. So that's the way we see 3i Atlas. Now we wrote this based on the story I told you on 2 vertical streams on Tuesday and a Thursday on the couch. And I was doing my story time talking about 3i Atlas in September, August. So that's where that song came from. Because me and Saren worked on that, take the story words and turn it into a song. So yeah, it's a pretty good story actually. Check out Michelle's music playlist, guys, if you want to hear more of the songs. Because I'd love to hear you listen to them. Michelle loves this, has been going through Ascension for a few years now. I'm not the same as I was. I mean, I've always been very close to spiritual realm as a child. So for me, it just continues on. Thank you very much. I'm from GW.
Is it over?
Yeah.
Is it over? Okay, good.
So anyway, Noodles, that's where we stand with 3i Atlas right now. We don't. Some people are looking forward to positive energies. The hope you talk about the Blue Star Kachina, which will follow which will come before the Red Star Kachina. And the wise ones, is we're going to be entering into the 5th world, according to Hopi legends, as well as a few other cultures have similar things. Hello, Pepperfish Bish. How you doing?
Michelle, you ever notice that the fat girls are the meanest? Ever notice that? I mean, they wanted you to believe that the good-looking girls were always mean, like mean girls. Or it's always these fat girls that are fucking mean. You ever notice that?
Excuse me?
Fat girls are always the meanest. They're always the meanest, Michelle.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
But then again, they're used to having to basically be kind of always on pins and needles because of the way culture's treated them.
No, it's like they're never satisfied, They need more. They need to consume more, and they need more attention. They need more this, more that. They're gluttons, Michelle.
Well, they certainly are more assertive, and they certainly stand up for what they believe in.
Do they? Because I think they're living a lie. I think they want to be skinny girls. I think they want to be fit. I think they want men to find them attractive. And yet, it doesn't happen, so therefore they lash out at people at very inappropriate times.
Well, I like everybody regardless of their skin color. It's their personality to me that matters more than anything.
That's your man side, Michelle, because you got to remember that you are 50% male. You're balanced.
So are you. You're technically, you look at the yin and the yang, you're also 50% female, too.
What?
Yes, you are, because you got an X chromosome.
Shut up, Michelle.
Yeah, you do. And you got a Y chromosome, so that means that, yeah, you're 50% he, 50% she. That's the nature of men in general. The X and the Y. And so Y that gives you the male, think of it as gives you your third leg. And with the women, we just got 2 X's. We don't have the third leg. And if you got something like Kleinfelters or Turners, you still get a third leg. Even though you may have a double X or a double Y.
It means we have more, which means we're more advanced. I'm a more advanced female. Right.
In other words, you're part of the progeny that makes possible for us to have families.
Michelle, I'm talking about the less advanced female. You know what I'm talking about. The one that's fucking fat. The one that constantly complains. The one that constantly has to
Rusty the cat's here. Let me look at Rusty on TV here. How you doing, cat? How you doing, Mr. Kitty? He's a Taurus cat, by the way.
Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow.
Yeah, this, Noodles has dogs. One of his roommates has a cat.
Woof, woof. Woof, woof. Woof. And Michelle, you ever notice that these fat girls, it's like their bodies were built for being fat. Even when they lose weight, they still kind of look fat. You ever notice that?
Yeah, they do.
They got that fat girl body. Those fat girl bones. Fat girl bones.
Well, maybe it's because maybe it's heredity. It could be a possibility too. I've seen white girls the same way, but not as many. And there are some white girls the same way. They just they're built from the factory that way.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
kind of like that too. Girls. If you look at me, I'm kind of built that way.
I just saw these 2 beautiful white girls walking into Wawa, Michelle. Extremely beautiful.
Yeah.
And I think to myself, I'm like, even if these fat girls out there that we all know, Michelle, even if they lost weight right now, they wouldn't look like that. They would not look like that. Their clothes fit them perfectly. Their hair flows the right way. Their eyes are perfectly shaped. These fat girls, they look like they're dying, regardless of they're fat or not. They look very unhealthy.
Well, again, some of it is economic too. That's something that people don't really think about. you know, we were talking about the EBC SNAP earlier. You notice that large majority of the people in EBC SNAP are overweight.
All right, I gotta go, Michelle.
All right, well, he has to go. Okay, that's fine, Rusty. Yeah. It's true that a lot of people on food stamps are overweight too, which is, I don't want to judge anybody because they're on food stamps. I'm on food stamps, but statistically, the numbers show that 30 million people on food stamps are Democrats. And the sad truth is that Schumer's extortion blackmail is hurting his own party. And 30 million Democrats are upset about it. But how many of those 30 million people are calling up the Democratic senators and saying, hey, knock it off. We want to eat.
Oh, yeah!
You know what? Don't go ahead and riot at Walmart. Walmart's not the enemy. Congress is. Yeah. So don't go out and riot at Walmart. Walmart is just as stuck as you are. If you want to do something productive, you get on that stupid phone and you call up your senator, I don't care if they're Republican or Democrat, and you tell them to get off their fat asses, and they are, many of them are equally just as fat,
Oh, yeah!
especially the Democrats,
Oh, yeah!
and you tell them, yo, I want my food stamps and I want them now. You tell them. You say to them, look, enough of this bullshit. Now it's getting personal. Now I can't feed my kid. Now I can't feed my face. Now I can't safely take a DSA flight, a traffic controller flight. Now I can't get my cavity searched by the TSA. Because the TSA said, fucking, you know what, your ass ain't worth it. I'm not getting paid. So you get on the goddamn phone and you tell those Democrats, shove your fucking head up your fucking ass, smell reality, and get the damn continuing resolution passed. That's all you have to do. Walmart shouldn't have to worry about Black Saturday. It shouldn't even be a thing. Don't raid Walmart. It's not Walmart's fault. If you have to go down to Washington, D.C., march on down there and knock on your goddamn senator's door.
Oh, yeah!
If you have to. And go over in their fucking office. And you tell them, yo, bitch, pass the damn continuing resolution. You bet we do. And then, if you see people in New York State, if Schumer's up for re-election, you vote his fucking ass out.
Oh, yeah!
Get a better guy in there.
Oh, yeah!
One that listens to you.
Oh, yeah!
One that has a brain.
Oh, yeah!
One that's younger.
Oh, yeah!
And one at least gives a flying fuck about your well-being. That's what you need. That is what you need. And don't forget that. As I said, I don't care if you're Republican, Democrat, Independent, Green Party. I don't care what party you are. The fact of the matter is, we Americans need to tell these senators that the American people are tired of their games, okay? How many people are government required workers are not going to get paid? They haven't been paid. This will be the second, if they pay them in every 2 weeks. If they pay them every 2 weeks, this is the second week paycheck 2 week paycheck they've missed. How long are they going to keep working for free? That's the question. Many of them are your family, your friends. They're working hard for a living, just like Huey Lewis in the news things. Working hard, working for a living. They're trying to do their damn jobs. And the government's telling them, I'll pay you Tuesday if you do some work for me today.
Oh, yeah!
You know, I would say to them, you can go kiss my fucking white ass. I can get a better job in the private sector, and that pays me more than you do. Well, just think about that, guys. So if you really are like me, and you have a Democrat senator that has lost touch with reality, and if your state is up for voting for your new senator, you get down to the polling place, you put in your ballot, and you tell him, sorry, buddy, you're out of a damn job. How about that for an answer? Do it legal. Do it the right way. Do it as the Constitution said. Vote the bums out.
Oh, yeah!
And that's because, look, if you think these Democrats are going to stop with this bullshit, I don't think Schumer gives a flying fuck about any of you. If he did, he would have said, well, this isn't working. Look, okay, Republicans, fine. We'll do your suggestion. He's sitting there going, I ain't going nowhere, buddy. Then you tell that motherfucker to go fuck himself and tell him to get out of fucking office.
Oh, yeah!
All right, guys. I want to say thank you also for everybody that came today. And for the new people, please do like, share, subscribe. Stay subscribed for a while. Check out all the playlists I have. The music one is called Michelle's Music. I do have another music playlist that's like my music favorites. It's not necessarily the same one, but take a look at Michelle's Music. Take a look at all the years. 2010, 2013, 2014, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and soon 2026 playlist when this year starts. Well, is where you'll find our videos and also acts as an anthology for the years so you can learn about what was going on, not only in our lives, but the early ones also feature videos from other channels as well. We'd love to have you part of this. Don't be afraid to watch the old videos. You might learn something. Maybe you won't learn anything, except you'll have something to do when you're bored and you just need something to do for the day. I didn't watch the New York City debate. But I'll tell you what, we don't need, New York City does not need another out-of-touch mayor in the city. It don't need that. What we need is mayors, first selectmen that know and are listening to what their constituents need and are aware of the real needs of the communities that they serve. That's a fact. That's important. If your mayor is so out of touch, he wants to do things that doesn't help the people, i.e., it's not funny. I live in a sanctuary state, and they're taking out all the damn park benches. Now, you tell me that makes any sense.
Oh, yeah!
I don't think it makes any sense at all. You would think you say, well, no one's in the park at night, let them sleep there. Yes. Well, for now, I want to say thank you, everybody, for coming. I will see you soon. I don't know what. I might do something on night show, or might do a portrait stream later or something. I don't know yet. But for now, you can see the sky has got blue. It's blue. It's still a little chilly. It's still a little chilly. You can see it out there. I'll show what I'm talking about here. You can see it. That's my studio. That's it. It looks pretty nice out there. You can see that most of the leaves are kind of falling away now. Or actually, more precisely, the sun's not hitting it right now because it's going to be the afternoon. By the way, let's talk about this room for a minute. I know it's a little messy. This is the other studio. And you know what? We will be doing some videos in there soon. Because this room is perfectly set up for portrait streams, even on this software. Except you still have to use your stupid tablet to read the chat. I still have to use the tablet to read the chat! But it'll be a lot easier. Yes! Because you can still use the button box. Yes! Oh, I didn't talk about that. That's the remote app on my phone. My iPhone 15 and the iPhone 8 that lets me stream deck remote control. Ooh! I love the buttons. Yeah. Start, stop streams. We're going to be doing with Restream IO, which doesn't have a button for that with the Stream Deck. Well, maybe we can see if we can get Stream Deck to have the start, stop button. I'll see. Yeah. All right, guys. So for now, I want you to have a safe, happy day. Let's get your blessings in. May all you guys have a happy, safe day. Stay out of trouble. Keep warm. Be excellent to one another. Show kindness, compassion, and decency. I so ask this. Amen. Amen. And also, even if you don't believe in what's going on between the Republicans and Democrats, whatever, but you believe that human beings are being screwed, please do reach out to your congressional leader, House, Senate leaders, whatever, and tell them how you feel about the shutdown thing and speak your mind with boldness. Absolutely. And don't forget, too, that we all want you safe. Stay out of trouble and don't do anything dumb that can get you arrested. No riot. No riot on Black Saturday. No riot. Absolutely no riot. I agree. Yep. And stay out of, don't start trouble with any grocery store. It's not their fault. If you're pissed and you wanted to go ahead and go to Washington and let them know with signs and pitchforks and torches, that's absolutely fine. They're the ones that need to see the pitchforks, the signs, and the torches. It's not the grocery store. I agree. So help the store. They are doing the best they can with a situation that they can't help you with. The service is over. Time to go peace, kind, loveness, and don't forget the party on doing. And we'll see you all soon. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everybody.
Michelle and Maria Lumi, I will always be there for you. Michelle, never stop believing in yourself. Go out there and show the world what you can do. Go kick some ass and have a good time doing it. I love both of you so much. I love how far you have come on YouTube.